Hello once again, everybody. I'm Daniel, the cross-cultural nerd, with another episode of our Elder Scrolls V Skyrim Anniversary Edition Let's Play with her character very loosely based on Gongsun Sheng from Shi Nai'an's Water Margin. Don't forget, the Elder Scrolls is developed and published by Bethesda and ZeniMax. Please do not pirate their stuff. Last time we continued with Serana through the forgotten bits of Castle Volkihar into Valerica's Sanctum, and now we're about to go through a portal into the Soul Cairn. Let us go. You ready, Serana?
Incredible. Simply incredible.
We talked to her about this last time, so...
I had no idea. She had an alchemy set up in her... Looking at the equipment and materials, it looks like... I don't know. Certainly not... Nobody really... As far as I've heard, no one's... I've read... You give the Ideal Masters... Because most of the stories end with... The Soul Cairn... It's ruled by unseen beings. Honestly, I don't know. Necromancers are always interested in souls, though, so that probably has some kind of interest. Not that I have... My mother had a bit of a thing for magical constructs. Not what you're thinking. She just found them fascinating.
Alright, let's go. What?
Are you alright? That looks painful.
Ah, okay.
Now that I think about it, I should have expected that. Sorry. It's hard to describe. The Soul Cairn is... well, hungry, for lack of a better word. It's trying to take your life essence as payment. There might be, but I don't think you're going to like it. Vampires aren't counted among the living. I could probably go through there without a problem.
Oh my.
Not your first choice, I'd guess? Maybe. We could just pay the toll another way. It wants a soul, so we give it a soul. Yours.
Don't like that idea either.
My mother taught me a trick or two. I could partially soul trap you and offer that gem to the Ideal Masters. It might be enough to satisfy them. It would make you a bit weaker when we travel through the Soul Cairn, but we might be able to fix that once we're inside. Maybe. I'm sorry. I wish I knew a better way, something that would be easier for you. Just know that whatever path you choose, I won't think any less of you. Sometimes things just have to be done. I know that better than anybody.
Let's go with the partial soul trap.
Have you made up your mind? Are you sure? I'm willing to do it, but you need to think it through. You'll remain mortal, but you'll find yourself weakened within the Soul Cairn.
Yeah, I'm in the Dawn Guard, so...
I know this is difficult for you. I hope you trust me. I'd never do anything that could hurt you. Thank you. Let's not waste any more time then. I promise to make this as painless as possible. Hold still.
Weakened soul added. Interesting. What's that even fall under? Guess we'll find out, won't we? So if I'm weakened in the Soul Cairn, health, magic, and stamina recover slowly while in the Soul Cairn and are reduced by 45 points. Oh, jeez. Okay, so health I can deal with. Magic I can deal with. That's stamina, though. Where's the...
Look at this place. I can't imagine choosing to come here. My mother must have been terrified. Just what my mother told me. I've also studied a little bit on my own, but there's not much. When something is trapped in a soul gem, and then the energy is used for powering an enchantment, the remnants are sent here. Well, I think it's specifically the black ones. I don't know if the Soul Cairn takes just any leftovers. Look at this place. Do you think anything would want to live here? The only things that can survive here are the Ideal Masters, the undead, and the souls themselves. Well, if you want to call that living. I don't think anyone's ever met the Ideal Masters. I'm not even sure anyone knows what they look like. They could be on the ground, flying above us. They might be the ground, I have no idea. Lots of theories. Some say they feed on them like I feed on blood. Others think they use them as payment to an even higher power, almost like a currency. A very strange currency. Whatever they're doing with them, they've been harvesting for millennia. No telling how many souls are trapped here.
Yeah, this is gonna get creepy. And there's a really big fetch quest around here too, and when we get to that particular fetch quest, I'll just tell you, I'm cheating on that. I've got to walk through. So, just to save time and trouble.
Look around you. There are some extremely powerful undead here. Even a necromancer as seasoned as my mother would be willing to spend years trying to gain access to them. Exactly. It's a lost art. Most necromancers just raise up whatever bodies are nearby. A simple trick, really. Child's play. But bringing something from the Soul Cairn gives you something much more powerful. Ah, that's usually the trick. It's possible to do it through a simple portal. But to finalize the deal, you have to travel here yourself. And most of them never come back.
Because they get trapped.
No, but there's no way she would have left it in Tamriel. She wanted to get it as far away from my father as possible. I can't imagine a better place. Then we find out where she hid it. If she's still alive. Well, as alive as she was before. Or is now. Or... you know what I mean. Probably to avoid whatever my father would do to her if he could get his hands on her. Or maybe her plan was to come back, but she was stuck here. We won't know until we find her.
Alright.
You'd think a vampire would be right at home in this place. You'd be wrong. Let's just find my mother and get out of here, quickly. This better not be all the things you just can't be bothered with.
I wonder if my family misses me. I wonder if they're still alive. How much time has passed? Leave me be. This is no place for you.
Alright, let's gonna be relying on the local map extensively. Alright then, yeah, let's... this place.
Get out while you can. madness. It was madness to attack that coven of witches. Why didn't they listen to me? What a horrible place.
Which is soul trapped, this person. Now I believe there is some kind of a bonus boss battle around here somewhere. If it's not here, it's in one of the similar buildings. Well, for the time being, we can follow the quest marker.
Beware the dragon Dunavir, destroyer of souls and harbinger of the fallen.
Ah, Durnavir.
What a horrible place.
I knew I heard something. That'll teach you. Where'd you
All right. Ancient Order weapons, just like the, just like in the ruins. What's in here? Kind of cool. All right. Hey, Juve's Opus.
You'd think a vampire would be right at home in this place. Oh. Let's just find my mother and get out of here quickly.
So that can be found before we find Juve. Some of these quests where I had to fetch stuff, the item isn't visible until you actually accept the quest. It's been a long time since I've last played this, so...
How could they trick me like this? I was one of Reman's court wizards. How could they trick me like this? I was one of Reman's court wizards.
Book of Life and Service. Oh. Ranks of the Blessed. Blessed are the bowmen, for they serve without self and spirit forever. Blessed are the mistmen, for they blend in the glory of the transcendent spirit. Blessed are the wrathmen, for they render their rage unto the ages. Blessed are the masters, for they bridge the past and span the future. The bowman's oath we die, we pray, to live we serve. Master's voice, you swore to serve your lord. Okay. Let's maybe explore a little bit, because I forget where Jube is, and I forget where where Jube is, and there's also a guy looking for his spectral horse Arvak. and you can find it. Ooh, blessed hunting. And be able to use it later on. Let's see. I have... Ectoplasm. I guess I'm not high enough of a level to get the really good stuff. Still, it's kind of a slap in the face just be getting iron here. Empty chest. Alright. This is definitely a place you want to search meticulously because I have no plans to come back later, even though I can come back later if I want. Ooh, soul husk. Should go under ingredients. Oh, maybe not. Huh. I forgot what those things do. Wait. That's what it is. Oh, okay. That's always nice to have. Well, since I know we can find this stuff,
The air, the ground, this is all
Yeah.
wrong.
I'll follow it page by page once we find where Valeric is. Yeah, I don't think... I think all the quest givers are on the other side of the wall there. There's the entry. Ah, jeez. Well, whatever. You don't want to come out and fight me? Fine. There's the entry. Have I been here yet? Yeah. Already getting turned around.
You must help me find my Arvac.
Hey!
He doesn't deserve to be in a place like this. Arvac, my horse. We came to this horrible place together. We were attacked by monsters, so I told him to run. Please, he's such a loyal creature, and he's been running for so long. You have to save him. A place like this will change you. Arvac? Arvac! Where are you? Arvac, please come back! Come back!
All right.
Look at this place.
Yeah.
I can't imagine choosing to come here. My mother must have been terrified.
No marker for this horse. Gotta find him on my own. If you enter the Soul Cairn at a high enough level, you can get dragon bone
Who's there?
weapons.
No. Where'd you come from?
But still, the fact I'm getting this tiny little bit of stuff, like this is befitting below level 10. All right, we're gonna take a husk. Ooh, all right, all right, all right. Now that is more like it. In the Elder Scrolls wiki, the Ideal Master's picture is like these gems. So it could very well be they're directly related. Hang on. side area, right? No. All right. We see a horse. Go get him.
Just step into the painting, he said. Yeah, sure. Like it's that simple.
Horsey. Need to find his skull. Find Arvak's skull somewhere.
Well, look what we have here. Someone with flesh on their bones. Let's just say I sold something to a guy who turned out to work for a whole coven of necromancers. How in the name of Zenithar was I to know the ingredients were from me? Do I look like someone that would double-cross a necromancer?
Oh, he got soul trapped.
You got it. Horse, wagon, and all. Plopped here without so much as a word.
So maybe that wasn't Arvak.
I used to be one of the best traders in High Rock, you know. How people would track me down just to see what I had for sale. Very funny. And what exactly are you going to pay me with? Take a look around. Gold doesn't exactly win you any friends around here. I'll tell you what. I appreciate what you're trying to do, so I'll play along. The only thing I see around here in abundance are soul husks. You know, those ugly fungus-looking things growing out of the ground. Bring me, say, 25 of them, and I'll rummage through what was left on my cart.
Well, that's easy.
Odds and ends I've gathered over the years. Well, used to gather, before all of this nonsense happened to me. Tell me what you're looking for, and maybe we can make a deal, if you have the husks. No husks, no sale. Guess you have some scavenging to do.
You'd think a vampire would be right at home in this place. You'd be wrong. Let's just find my mother and get out of here.
Well, we got like 15, so finding more should be little trouble. Let's see. Miscellaneous. Oh. Sorry. So it converts to a black soul gem. I should probably go back and...
Good stories about the sword here. I never thought I'd see it myself. So far, it's... well...
What is that? So-called Geobe is supposed to be somewhere near here. I could be remembering wrong, though. Big region, no fast travel.
Where'd you come from? Stay back. A guy like this.
Huh. Alright, potion time.
Done and done.
Uh... Get on top of this battlement here. Oh, looky here. How much? Okay. Aye. Yeah, at the rate we're going, I'm expecting probably 3 sessions in this whole Cairn. I see someone.
And without any regard for
Yes!
safety, I feel no, not too dramatic. What do you want? How does anyone expect me to write my opus with all of these rude interruptions? What do I mean, indeed? If I hadn't lost all of the pages, I wouldn't be in this predicament, and we wouldn't be having this conversation. Very well. I suppose a moment or two of my time couldn't hurt.
Because you're here for eternity.
I am Jib. Some call me Saint Jib. Others call me Jib the Eradicator. Perhaps you've heard of me.
For those who never played Morrowind, he was the Dunmer on the boat with you on the way to Saint Nai'an at the very, very beginning of the game.
I can't say that I'm surprised by your answer. Until I get my second volume published, no one will ever know of my achievements. A book? I'd hardly call a 26-volume epic simply a book. Surely you've heard of the rise and fall of Saint Jib the Eradicator, hero of Morrowind and savior of the Dunmer. Maybe you should leave the writing to an expert. Stop making foolish suggestions. Terrible. Simply terrible. I was in the midst of writing the second volume, and they just threw me into this prison. It's unfair. That damned Remora and his minions. They didn't even give me a chance to explain who I was. Good riddance. Good riddance. Well, I assume so. It cast a spell at me from some kind of strange black crystal. Next thing I knew, I arrived here. My what? Wait. That means...
You're dead.
all these wasted months? Or has it been years? I don't even remember how much time has passed. No, my work will never see the light of day. My name will be forgotten. Perhaps. Do you have a way out of here? Maybe I can't leave, but my writings can. In order to write the second volume of my opus, I need the notes from my first volume. Otherwise, I need to do all this from memory. When I was tossed in here, I felt myself falling, and I dropped the pages I'd been holding. There were 10 of them in all. Find them for me, please. I beg you. Well, that's a ridiculous question. Everyone traveling through here has said that the Oblivion Gates have been opening all over Tamriel.
A bit before my time. Yes, 200 years before.
Has it been that long? Oh my. Well, it started with the followers of Magun's Dagon having Emperor Uriel Septim VII assassinated. Without a septim on the throne of the Empire, Dagon was able to leave Oblivion through the gates and attack. All I heard is that without a septim sitting on the throne of the Empire, the dragon fires in a place called the Temple of the One were no longer lit. This meant that we were vulnerable to the forces of Oblivion. Well, I don't know. Everything seemed fine until that Remora attacked me. I only heard later about the gates from the other souls. I can only assume the gates have been closed by now.
Yep. Although not in my Oblivion playthrough, not just yet.
I had just moved from my ancestral home in Morrowind to the continent of Cyrodiil. I settled in the city of Kavach to write my memoirs and to find some peace and quiet. One moment I was writing diligently, and the next, my door bursts open. It was a cadre of Remora. The city was under attack. I took it upon myself to join the cause and fight the Remora, thinking this would simply be another feather in my cap. The reason I'm standing in front of you as only a whisper of my former self should tell you that. I never knew what became of Kvatch. I wonder if they were triumphant without me.
Now, Kvatch was destroyed, but they conquered in the end.
Ah, yes. Say Jib the Eradicator, Jib the Magnificent. I've earned a lot of those titles thanks to my campaign against the Winged Menace. Yes, I'm speaking of the Cliff Racer, of course. Wretched things. They used to crisscross the skies over Morrowind like vermin. Nasty flying creatures with a habit of sneaking upon the unwary.
Anyone who's played Morrowind and crossed over the hills will know.
After I was free from prison, I decided to turn my life around. Give something back to the people of Morrowind. It became quickly apparent that the best way I could help would be by wiping out the Cliff Racer. Indeed I was. I hunted down and killed every last one of them. Took years. The people of Morrowind were so grateful to have the roads safer again, they took to calling me St. Jib, and then the other names followed. That was a dark time in my life. I did a lot of things I ended up regretting. Maybe that's why I worked so hard to redeem myself once I was freed. I murdered others for money. And before you think I belong to some romantic or secretive guild, think again. I was simply an addict who needed money for skooma. The stuff wasn't cheap, and murder always seemed to be in demand. I finally bit off more than I could chew. I was paid to assassinate some high-ranking official from House Redorin. What I didn't know is someone had hired the Morag Tong to kill him as well. Exactly. He got to my target first and called the guard to cover his tracks. By the time I got there, the place was on alert. Walked right into a trap and didn't even realize it until I was captured. They tried me for murder, threw me in a prison ship, and sent me to the jail in Vivek City. Gave me a lot of time to think, that's for sure. Thanks again for searching. Damn it, how could I be so foolish?
Alright, so we found you. Journal. No quest marker. Alright, let's follow this quest marker, because no, there's page 2 nearby, and I'd like to, oh hey, I want to get this over with.
Advice? Never welch on a bargain with the ideal masters. They don't take it very well.
You know, since I got all this, I'm gonna go back real quick. And find that. There's Arvac again. Where is your skull? I would guess one of these bone piles, but there's a lot of them. That's trouble, isn't it? Have I been up there yet? I don't believe I have. Oh, also, I need to charge my sword. I don't think I got to go up there. What if? Maybe later. That's Jube.
Still, over half the pages are missing. Keep trying.
Where'd you come from?
Crap. Okay. I should probably quick save, actually. Yeah, now the Keeper, that looks more plausible for, kind of high-level enemy I'm looking for around here. Okay, potion healing. That's it? That's it? I can't even get his big axe or armor? Come on, really? That just ain't right. Alright, Alright, so not the most eventful episode here, but, destruction 60, very nice. There's another one around here too. There. Wait, no. There. Iron. That's a slap in the face. Reaper's Lair. Okay, yeah, that's that bonus boss battle. I'm not quite ready for that just yet. Or you know what?
Where? Wow. This is all wrong.
Let's try something. Quick save. Okay.
I'd heard stories about the Soul Cairn, but never thought I'd see it myself. So far, it's...
A note. Huh. He never got back home, did he? What's this nammy-pammy iron bull crap? Come on. I have more than enough soul husks now. Definitely easy to get lost in here. So easy to get lost in here. Seem to have circled around. And not the part that I want to cross into. Okay, whatever. I'll just deal with it. that's wonderful.
Arvak! You saved him! His soul is free, I can feel it! He's such a loyal beast. Here, I'll teach you how to call him to you. He'll help you get around this wretched place.
Summon Arvak added.
But I'm sure he'd be much happier someplace sunnier. Goodbye, hero. Take good care of Arvak for me. Such a good horse.
Alright, cool. Alright. Anything of note other than the skull? Alright. Let's climb up here and see if we can get, and then we'll pick up from there next time. Anything? Maybe. Hang on. My magic isn't regenerating at all. Huh. That's odd. That... That's not good when I'm playing a mage.
Where'd you...
Looks like I shall be relying a lot on the voice. Ooh, items. Food. Husk. Boom. Reaper gem fragment.
Where'd you come from?
All right. We will pick up from here next time. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. If you have any questions or comments, put them in the comment section below. I'll get back to you. Don't forget, look at the link tree. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Mastodon, Instagram, co-host, and now Reddit. I'm Daniel, the cross-cultural nerd. Have a great day. I'll see you again next time. Bye-bye.